Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kyle Jones, Jones Sport Fishing. Hey, today is Sunday, the 19th of November, and here is your weekly Clearwater River Steelhead report. I don't have a whole lot new to report from last week. This week, man, we really had to work for our fish. Our boats, the guys, myself, Barry, and Jesse, we've been getting fish every day. Some days have been better than others, but we've been kind of hovering right in that like 3 to 5 fish per day range. And maybe a few more chances other than that, but fishing has, for whatever reason, the fish are being weird. There's a lot of fish in the river, and getting them to bite has kind of been a struggle, but it's steelhead fishing, and I guess I get caught in a trap sometimes where, and I've talked about it before, where I'm used to, whatever happened last year or how it is when it's really good and all that kind of stuff. And I want to be in like 10 to 12 fish, 8 to 12 fish a day, every day. And there's times where that's just not happening. And right now it's just not happening like that. We're getting fish, and we're seeing some absolutely beautiful fish, some big fish, but we're getting a handful of them every day, and that's just kind of the way it is. Like I said last week, this week I drifted and I plugged, and so on Friday I drifted and I got 5. Today I back trolled and I got 3. I don't know that there's really an advantage doing one or the other. Just know that you can definitely get fish kind of however you choose to go about it and do it, as long as you're spending the time and you know where they're at, and you're pounding that, those spots over and over. So on Friday, what kind of gives me that feeling that there's plenty of fish around, it's just hard to get them a bite, is on Friday we committed to side drifting all day, and we hit it hard, and we covered a lot of water. And some of the fish that we did get, the bites were really soft, and they were, it was like you'd get bit and then you'd go 5 drifts and then you'd get another one out of spots that normally isn't kind of the case, like out of spots where nobody has messed with them, they haven't been getting fished a lot, and you drop in there, and if they're there and they're bitey, you get them. These weren't the kind of spots that you just drift all day long and you kind of keep picking them off. This was, they were laying there and just didn't want to eat. And so we kind of ground them out and we got some fish. So that is kind of what's leading me to that mentality of that there are plenty of fish around. You just have to get them to play ball. And that has not been the easiest thing to do. So that said, the river's in great shape. There's fish here, there's big fish, and really the reason we fish the Clearwater is for big fish. There's other places you can catch a lot, but we're here to catch big fish. And sometimes when you're looking for big bulls, big bucks, big fish, it's kind of a slower ball game at times, but and maybe you're passing off not getting as many. So anyway, that's just my theories. I think next week I'm only out a couple of days, so I will still get you a report. I know Barry's off for the next week, hunting his butt off. He's gonna get out. The guy deserves a break, man. If any of you guys have fished with Barry, you realize how hard that guy works, and he is ready to go all the time and is constantly doing whatever he can to make sure your guys' fishing trips are awesome. And so it's pretty cool that he's now taking a little bit of time to go do some hunting. He needs it. It's well deserved. Jesse's probably going to do the same. I think he's got some days this week, or maybe he doesn't. I know I've only got a couple, and then it's Thanksgiving time. So we definitely have some stuff open after Thanksgiving. The week after Thanksgiving right now is kind of open for us. So if you guys are looking to get out, want to get a chance at some of these big fish, make sure that you give us a call or message us. Any of the ways you can get a hold of us. Big thing too, make sure you guys are following our not only subscribing to YouTube, but make sure you're following us on Instagram and Facebook too. And we're at Jones Sport Fishing, both those places. We're even on TikTok at Jones Sport Fishing. So make sure you guys follow us at all those places. It really helps us out. And then the other thing too, I know, and I mentioned it in the past, if you guys are seeing this on TikTok or even on Facebook, really it would do you a huge favor to follow or to subscribe to us on YouTube, because YouTube is much better at archiving all of these reports, and it's much easier to go back in and find reports from even this time last year and comparing those. And sometimes there's patterns that can be kind of picked out from the reports from years past that we've done. We've been doing these almost 3 years now, so you could be able to look week to week kind of and see a pattern on how things go, and you're going to find that by being able to kind of use YouTube as that reference guide. So don't be afraid to use these reports as a reference for in the future. We appreciate you guys. That's why we're putting this out there. I love seeing that you guys love the content. And anyway, guys, that's my report from this week. We appreciate you. God bless. We'll talk to you later. Bye.